All right, so started off the first hole with a par. I left it just short of the green and was able to get it up and down as a fairly simple chip. I probably could have even putted it. So this next hole is another 150-yard par 3. Pins on the left. I'll see if I can zoom in here so you can check it out. All right, so you can see in the distance there, hole just on the left-hand side. Pretty wide green, a lot of room to the right, so wind blowing a little right. I'm just really gonna start it a little right of the hole. If it sails in close enough with a little draw, that'd be good. If not, then don't look like I'll have too far of a putt from there. Let's get on with it. I think places like these par 3 courses are absolutely great, because what you get is an opportunity to see where your par 3 scoring is, and if you keep track of your stats and use those relative to the length of holes that you're playing, you really get a good vision of how you play from what yardages. So what are my green and regulations like, or even proximity to the hole like, on the par 3s that I played that were 100 to 130, and then maybe even again 130 to 160, and then, you know, above that. You can get a good look at it and start to map out your rounds accordingly. So when you play your courses at home, or when you're playing any course in general, you know where your miss is, what your tendencies are, and you can use those to kind of plan out your round effectively with a strategy. All right, so I figured I'd bring you guys with me on this par 3 here. It's a 150-yard par 3, pin on the right, downwind, over some water. It's pretty neat to see a pond like this on a par 3 course. They've actually got a couple of them out here, but let's see what we can do on this hole. Alright, so that one was pushed just right of the flag. I should still be on the green. I think I may be a couple feet short and right, but green's pretty small, so I should still have a pretty good look at birdie here. Wondering why I'm at a par 3. I actually stopped in Georgia to visit a friend on my way down to the PGA show, and we came out here because he's somewhat of a novice, just to have a good time. And it actually poured on us yesterday, so we ended up getting a rain check. So I'm just kind of playing a few holes before I finish my trip down to Orlando. This was a pretty good idea. Alright, so it was fractionally heavy on the tee shot. I hit 8 iron from 163, but it is downwind. I was still able to get it level to the front of the green here. So we just have a pretty standard chip up to the hole. Let's see if we can save our par. Alright, so just wrapped up around at Peachtree Golf Center, a par 3 course in the middle of Georgia. So they've got this pretty neat short game facility here. I'm going to give it a run. There's some things in my chipping that I kind of wanted to see myself do better, so I'm going to hit a few shots here, and then we'll wrap up and finish our trip down to Orlando. Alright, I'd stay for a little longer, but it's starting to get a little windy. I videoed a couple other chipping batches that I did, and each time the camera fell over because the wind is just picking up so much. So We're gonna hit the road and we'll see what Orlando has in store for us.